Okay, so this is literally past day 1 tier list. Please keep in mind that I haven't even played every character yet. Alright, so this is just to be very clear, day 1 tier list. Please do not take this too seriously. Please. A tier list should not be a end-all be-all. It should be something that people throw speculations and thoughts up on a wall and other people can react. And that back and forth is usually what creates the best type of discussion. You think this character is bad? Well, why? And then they can be like, oh, because of this and this. And then they can say, well, this character is really similar to that character, and you put that character up high. And it makes people understand the game way faster. That's what you want from a tier list. Just so you guys are clear. There's nothing you can get from being very accurate with a tier list. I think people should try to be accurate, but like whether or not you succeed doesn't really matter if you succeed for the wrong reasons. It's the reasoning behind it, that really matters. If you randomly happen to put in every right character, like, so what? You didn't add anything. No one could really believe you because you didn't really put any reasoning behind it. I will put good characters, the absolute top characters, last. I think I will do mid tiers first, because mid tiers can help me basically it can help me do understand what characters are worse, because I don't know what I think. I don't have the 74 characters placed out. I basically need to myself help understand the game. Okay, so some ground rules. This is all likely to be. It's not like, oh, this character is definitely top tier. I think when I will place, let's say I place Bayo, right? I would place her. I wouldn't place her like E or F, even if she actually right now would be that kind of bad because it's really hard to use. I think I would rather place her with C, because C characters or B characters are characters with potential, right? We're gonna need even more tiers than this probably, but C is characters that are mid tier, that have that can go somewhere basically. They're characters I think Peach and Daisy are not characters that I think are extremely strong or anything, but I think that they have a lot of potential and they have a lot of undiscovered stuff still. Korra's the same thing. Greninja could be good, but I don't really see it. But we'll still put him here, simply because he has a bit more solid game plan than Bayo does in this game. And yeah, a lot of characters in this CDB, a lot of characters will be here. Simply because I don't know enough about the characters. I should think Young Link is here. This might be a bit controversial to some people, because basically everyone thinks he's godlike. I think people really overrate how good arrows are, namely because if you don't short hop them, they have a lot of lag, and if you short up them, they go really high. So they just go over the head of the average character. Ness seems like he's D tier probably. I think Ness and Lucas both seem pretty good, but not good enough to really be amazing. I think Doc is in this tier too. Doc could actually be better than Mario. I think he might be, honestly. Let's just put Mario above, Dr. Mario above him, just to make it clear that I think Dr. Mario might be better. Doc's back is really strong. His F is ridiculous, which he can use better now that he can dash dance. And his pulse are just really good. I don't think Zelda will be very good. She might be, but she doesn't have that. Zelda's a character that's just really hard to be good with, because she's kind of made to be slow and not have that good neutral. She's weird. If the game was slower, I think Zelda could be very good, but sadly, because of how fast the game is, I think it'll be really hard. She also doesn't have a great grab. Her aerials aren't very safe on shield. Dami and Zybe are good moves, but they're not amazing. She's a waifu though. Palutena's also done here. Some people thought that she was good. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't think she has a combo throw. Either way, she just doesn't have the range. When you compare her to a Marth type character, I think it's very easy to see that she doesn't have quite what she needs. Yeah, we can go ahead and put Marth Lucina here. Cloud is here. I think he's worse than the other sword boys. He has no grab combos. He has really bad recovery. More importantly, though, I think like Cloud just doesn't have the range anymore. Like you can actually challenge his upper now coming down, and you really can against Marth. And he doesn't have the great side B. Marth's side B is just so good right now. And with the game being more ground-based, it's just such a good tool to have. I think Ike is in the same tier as these sword boys. We'll have to see, though. The thing is, his ground moves are really laggy. It really depends on how safe they are on his shield, which we'll have to test more later. Overall, though, his Nair is amazing. His upper is amazing. His fair is amazing. His backer is amazing. So he really got the aerials down. His recovery is not great, but not terrible either. Shulk, I think, is probably better. I think he's probably in this tier too. Once you master him, he'll basically, he doesn't have a combo throw. His moves aren't as big and like practical as Marth's or Lucina's. But I do think that once you master his stance shit, he could make up for that. But I don't think he'll be much better, and he'll probably not be topping tournaments early. Isabelle and Villager, I'll put down. I haven't played too much of these, honestly, and I don't think they're very great. They don't have that like fair shield pressure normal, so I think that they will likely not be very favorable in this meta. E, I think, is characters that aren't bad. They don't have huge flaws or anything. I just don't think that they will work in this in how I think the game will be played. Ganondorf is the same thing. He's a big guy, a traditional big guy, but he suffers from the same problems: bad recovery, bad close range. Does a lot more damage now and like has some sword animations, but like really the same thing kind of goes. And the same thing goes for Ridley. Ridley has better recovery. He can edge guard a bit better, but he's still a huge character. And unless a huge character has like some ridiculous combo like DK had in 4, you usually don't see them high on the tier list. And I think DK's probably here too. Oh no, he's probably in this tier actually. Incineroar, I think Incineroar might be up here, or he's down here. But I'm gonna place him up here because it's more controversial. And I want more people to pick up the character and try him out, because he has some cool stuff. Wolf is probably up here. He's honestly really similar to Cloud in many ways. The best thing about Wolf is that he has a really good projectile. Other than that, basically everything he has is a worse version of what Falco has, which might spoil you a little bit to how good I think he is. I think Fox is probably here too. G tier will probably be characters I don't know how to place. It'll just be question marks here. And we'll make other tier lists for the other ones. Because I have no idea about how Ryu or Ken will be. Zero. I think Lulmak is the same thing. He's probably F tier actually, because his recovery is just really bad, and it really matters in this game if your recovery is bad now, since you can't just air dodge towards the opponent, land on stage. You're actually just gonna die. Yeah, and in general, like rolling and just being grounded isn't nearly as good, because short up aerials are super strong in this game, at least for some characters. Rob, same thing, slow. Alright, he's probably better than those two actually. One of the best things is that he can go really far off stage and edge guard. Yoshi is easily, I think Yoshi might be A tier. A or B, probably A honestly. His recovery is just amazing. Some people put him really low, but I don't see it. His very safe on shield versus shield grab. Backer, everything does a lot of fucking damage. His up air is amazing. He can go super far off stage and still recover with ease with up B. Up B as a projectile is just insane. His short up nair is really good now. Like, he's just a really fucking good Yoshi. And his aerial mobility and how quickly he can sway back and forth is like better than anyone in this game, I think. Jigglypuff, I think, is alright. Probably won't be amazing, but I think with how good edge guarding is, she can put in some work with that. She might actually be this tier. Maybe I just hope she's this tier. We'll see though. I think this is probably more likely. Kirby's like just a bit too slow, and in this metagame where you want to dash up, you want to do shit, like I don't think it will be that good. Snake is a clear mid tier with potential. Mid tier with potential. I think he might be in this tier, honestly. but I'll put him here because he is a way bigger unknown factor than, say, Mario. Sheik, I think Sheik will probably end up here eventually, but she'll be really bad early. Let's put her down here. Her and Bayo are kind of similar, where they're a lot of work, and we don't really know how well they can use the engine. I think Mewtwo. So when I thought about Mewtwo and I compared him to Marth, that's when I realized that he was really fucking good. His tail is basically a sword, and although he doesn't have a combo throw, he does have a kill throw, and his projectiles slow and nice, combined with his fast speed, makes him really threatening. Fair has 7 frames landing lag, upper, everything's just fast. He's fast. His F smash kills really early. He can go off stage with back air edge guarding. So like if he would like play against a Marth, like Marth can get edge guarded, but Mewtwo can't really get edge guarded. So Mewtwo's someone I'm myself looking into playing more, and I'll probably make a guide on him really soon. I think Lucario's okay. He doesn't have that aerial. Again, I don't think he can short hop and like do one aerial that's safe on shield and like can really base his game around. Luigi, I think, is very likely this tier. Very strong, a lot of potential, a lot of scary aerials, and good combo throws. Up B punishes stuff. For those who don't know, like when you up B out of shield, it's faster than shield grabbing. Like it lets you start earlier. So Marth, for example, Luigi, for example, even if his up B is slower than its grab, and I don't know the exact frame data, but it lets you punish things that you might not otherwise be able to punish, and it's just ridiculously strong. Parry up B is also probably a thing, so it'll be really interesting. Sonic, I have no idea. Never played the character, no fucking idea. No fucking idea. Same thing with Wii Fit Trainer, no fucking idea. Rosalina, I think, is likely in this tier where they're like alright, but probably too slow for this meta. Doesn't seem to have the great aerials. Duck Hunt's the same. I think Duck Hunt might be this tier, but I'll put him here just because, I don't know. It's almost got to be bad. Bowser Jr. seems really annoying, but I don't think it'll be good once people learn how to play the game. Again, I haven't played much against him. Olimar seems alright, but I don't know. He's just really slow, and the game is pretty fast. He doesn't have really like the projectile output that he used to have in Brawl. Pivot grabbing is way worse. I don't really see it. He could be great though. Like it could be that I've just not played against a good Olimar. I definitely don't think he's bad. I just don't think he's great. And when we look at these characters, I feel like I could have, I don't know, he should probably be this tier because he could be good. Whereas these characters I have a very hard time seeing. Like, I could see Olimar possibly go here or maybe even there, right? I have a really hard time seeing Bowser Jr. up there or Lil Mac up there. So maybe that's the way I should put it. Game & Watch seems pretty strong, but nothing amazing. His new fair is going to take a lot of work. We'll kind of have to see. Honestly. Pac-Man seems alright. Pretty good aerials, pretty good stuff, pretty good recovery. Nothing amazing. Charizard, again, heavy character. Not seeing it right now, but he is scary. Heavy characters, just to be clear, I think heavy characters will do great early. Really, really good early. Until people learn to... oh, I'm saying Bowser. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I basically think that heavy characters will just do really good in the beginning of the meta because they do a lot more damage now, but I do still think that eventually the better characters will learn how to deal with them. Especially 2 characters in particular will, I think, make heavy characters really fucking hard to play. No idea about any of these characters. Mega Man doesn't seem good at all. Doesn't have a good upper, like that good of an upper at least. No good close range moves. I don't see it. I really don't see it with Mega Man. I could be wrong. I've never really played good Mega Man, obviously, but we'll see. Robin, if the game was slower, Robin would be good. We'll see. We'll see. If maybe Robin has good combo throws, stuff like that. Another heavy, I don't think will be great. D3 might be up here, but Falcon will probably be up here. He has some cool strings. He can confirm into knee somehow, but nothing too amazing. Serious Suit Samus will probably be here or here. It's another nerfed Smash 4 top tier, but I think the new Dash Dance will help her a lot. She has potential for sure. Link, I don't think regular Link is very good. Bad? Probably. I think he's a character I lean towards being worse. When you compare him to Toon Link and Young Link, I don't really see why you would ever pick Link, other than the fact that he's a bit heavier. But I think that also will lead him to being way more edge guarded, juggled, and so on. Pit's alright. Pit probably this area, both of them. In general, I'm just gonna place Echoes right next to each other because either they don't have differences or they're very small enough to where I don't know. Samus are probably bottom tier or low tier at least. I have a very hard time seeing Samus go above low tier in the tier list. Ices, I think, are bad. Their smashes don't have a lot of moves. They don't have good mobility. They don't have that good of a recovery, honestly. I don't really see the desync stuff being that practical right now. Obviously, this could change as we get more desync setups, but I really don't think that the way they're going to be played is going to be effective against a lot of the top tiers. And I think just the variety of Marth-like characters will just destroy them. And the good projectile characters could also just outzone them. I think Inkling is about here. I think people overrate Inkling a bit. Inkling's really fast, great dash dance, but not really good options out of it. Up throw upper can kill confirm at some percent, but kill confirms aren't as important in this game because you can edge guard better. And Inkling really doesn't seem to have great edge guarding. And she doesn't have the aerial either. Backer has really low landing lag, but you can actually shield grab it very easily because there's almost no hits, shield stun. Roy, I think, is the best Marth copy, along with Chrome. I think basically every Roy/Chrome main will be playing Roy in the matchups where he can get gimped or another character, and you will be playing Chrome in the matchups that don't have good edge guarding. They are just really fast, fair, safe on shield. Like if you fair someone, you can jab them or spot dodge them before they can grab you. And if you fair someone with Roy, because he falls so fast, he can always like land really quickly and have time to spot dodge. And in this game, if you spot dodge or grab, you always get another grab punish, and you can even get like an up B or an up down smash. And yeah, it's not I know it's not Chrome, but I never bothered to learn how to pronounce it properly, and it's really funny. I think Warrior has potential. Some people are saying it's good. I haven't played him enough, but I want to put him up here instead of down here because I think these characters are characters that are likely bad, but they could also not be because I have very little info on that. I think Sonic. There you go. Yeah, I'll pull him back. Toon Link, I think he is this tier 2. He might actually be better than regular Link, so let's do like this. He has better sword normals. I think his normals might be better on shield. He has better upper. Like Young Link's upper is really weak. He does have a weaker downer, like a objectively worse downer, I think, but I don't think it matters too much. We'll see though. I think in general, Toon Link's backer is going to be really useful. I think Pikachu and is this tier and Pichu's slightly worse, but I'll probably put them next to each other just because like they're very similar. Honestly, I think people are a bit overrating Pikachu and Pichu right now. They have really good recoveries, which is something that is very, very strong in this game. But I do think people will learn to edge guard them better, and they don't really have the pressure. They can't really aerial you safely on shield unless they cross you up, which will really be a problem against the same Marth who can just upbeat the other way. With so many sword boys, like I don't really see the edge guarding. Like they would have to edge guard them really well or juggle them extremely well to really make up for the range deficit. So I think they're good for sure. Thunder Jolt's really good too, especially Pichu's because of the angle. But I think that they honestly need to show me a bit more. That's what I see. Like they could be great, but I'm not convinced completely yet. So I think the characters we have left are all characters that I think will be at least good. Place your bets right now on who you think I think is the best character. So okay, I think that the best character to play in Ultimate is... We'll get to it. No. I think the best character... If you want to win tournaments, there's one character you need to pick up. Rather, two. Simon and Richter. By far the most useful character to have on your roster. Why? Because these characters have such insane fucking zoning once you master them that they will fucking delete half the cast. They will just straight up delete any slow character. Snake and like even characters like Snake, Incineroar, and Ike and stuff like that. They're just slightly slow. they can't get in versus the boomerang. Holy moly, you're just gonna get whipped, son. Like, their upper is amazing too. People say their recovery's bad, but I really don't see it. Yeah, if you get pushed up really far, but like, what are you getting? How are you getting pushed that far? Especially because their tether recovery really goes far, and with how ledge trumping is really bad in this game, I don't really see how you can just like edge guard them. Of course, they're not easy. They're kind of that character where you're like, if you play properly, it will just like look like domination. Like, they can't get in. Their F smash kills at like 70. Holy water. If you get hit by holy water, you can die to a charge F smash at like 40. It's ridiculous. They have down throw to fair at low percents to get them started. Up throw to upper juggles at higher percents. Back throwing them off. Down B is a kill confirm. Great on shields, because even though it bounces, like, it still hits the platform and covers them. Side B is the fucking most ridiculous projectile I've ever seen. If you get hit by it, you're basically forced to jump, because most of the time it will come right back. So with how regular Link, Toon Link, and Young Link's boomerang, that you hit it, and then it comes right back to you. You have to actually catch it, which is really bad, because you can't combo from it. But with Richter and Simon, all you do is you just throw the boomerang, and most of the time, even if you do nothing, they might get hit again, or they have to waste a jump, because you can't really air dodge into the ground, and it will just come right back. And the fact that you can vary the length on it, you can do it slow, you can throw it the other way between stocks. It's just an amazing fucking projectile, and it covers a lot of stage when you're edge guarding, and coupled with his axe throw, which does like a ton of damage, like 20 plus damage, a lot of shield stun, kills as an edge guard, goes through the stage, and his down B, that ledge trap, like, he's just a monster, dude. Short up fair, when you down angle it, and short up back air, it auto cancels. It does like 13% with the tipper. It's safe on shield. There's 10 frame landing, like, even if you do land with it. If you do a short up and don't fast forward, you can double jump it. Like, he's just a ridiculous character. Up B is like invincible, like, I think 4-ish too. So if the meta becomes that you have to up B out of shield, then you can just up B out of there. That's like 18%. So a really easy confirm to do is to do Nair and then just up B them. And you do like 22%, push them full screen, set up boomerang, set up holy water, and it's all over. And yeah, I don't necessarily think they will win against every top tier, but I do think that they will destroy the low tier so hard that they will effectively be the best characters. Because here's the thing with this game. Even though these people are in E tier or D tier, they're still really good characters. This is easily one of the more balanced Smash games so far. At least at first look, right? So being able to just fucking whip Rob, whip Jigglypuff, whip Lucario, before you can even get to rage you out, is a really, really beneficial thing. It will help you a lot to just destroy low tiers with a catch-all whip over having to fight them straight up. I think Diddy might be here. The Z drop mechanic where you can drop your item in the middle of a combo is really busted, but I think it will help. I don't necessarily think, outside of Simon and Richter, I don't think any of these characters in the top tier are numbered at all. Not at all. I think basically that any of them could be like extremely good. I don't know enough. King K. Rool, I think, will probably eventually get worse, but right now he is fucking stupid. He's a heavy character with a great recovery, armor, which means he's not bad versus projectiles, and he can fucking recover from anything. Like, it's really stupid. I really hate this character design. This is not I don't think his character design is lean at all. Like, he just has everything. He just threw everything. Like, oh, he's a heavy, and yeah, you know, like, he's fast. He's the fast dash speed, and he can juggle, and you know, he give him 2 projectiles, whatever. Give him like 2 spikes, and give him 2 moves to the ground, and you know, give him a down smash to dodge this shit, and You know, you just whatever. Like, he doesn't feel like he should be heavy. Yeah, counters a reflector too. He can suck up projectiles. Like, what the fuck? Meta Knight, I think eventually will probably be S tier or close to it. I think Meta Knight is one of the best characters against the Balmonts. Balmonts are pretty fast falls, so he can like upper grenade them. The problem with Meta Knight is that he doesn't do well in some matchups where he really needs to do a lot of damage and then eventually earn a kill. He has some kill confirms, but overall I think Meta Knight might be down here in a lot of matchups, or even down here. But the fact that he will do well against every character that can be edge guarded and juggled, I think is a really strong trait. He will do badly early though, I can tell you that, because most of his shit takes time to get going. And his combos are pretty finicky, like you actually need to true combo them or follow the DI really well. Piranha Plant does not exist. And there's my two mains. I think Pokemon Trainer is S tier. I think Squirtle. Squirtle is a great low percent comboer, really good strings, good at edge guarding, like characters with bad recoveries. I think Squirtle is just a really good character. Side B with Squirtle is fucking ignorant. It's really bad move design. If you hit him, he takes no damage, just flies off, and you can't really edge guard him for it. If you shield it, he bounces off and he's safe on shield. It does like 17 damage. You can recover with it. You can do whatever. The only thing you can do it is you can footstool it if you like, but like that's never going to happen realistically. His only problem is that he's light and he doesn't have great kill setups. His F smash will actually kill at 100. It's not too bad. He just has a lot of startup. But yeah, his type B should be like a little pump song with how ignorant it is. Yeah, it's Kanye on SNL, dude. It's ignorant as fuck. Ivysaur is also amazing. Like, his back air is amazing. His fair auto cancels. His upper does so much damage. Juggles. He has down throw up B. His down throw up air like will kill. Wine Whip is just amazing. Like his up B, you can just keep throwing it out. He doesn't enter free fall. If you hit the tipper, which you can aim a lot, it's just really fucking curtains for you. Like if you're above 70, Ivysaur will kill you with like 4 different things. Razor Leaf, short up Razor Leaf is OD, as they say. If you do the slow one, it's really good on shields. You basically are forced to spot dodge the grab. It will combo into grab if you hit the weak part. If you hit the strong part, you can combo into fair, where it pops them up. Or you can combo into upper sometimes. You can combo into up B. Even at max range, you can do like a Razor Leaf, run up F smash, and it will combo and kill at 90, 100. And his recovery is pretty solid. His downer spike, while it's not really useful on stage necessarily, it's a really good edge guard actually. It's one of the few moves that can beat like King K. Rool's up B. Yeah, so like going into Squirtle and then switching into Ivysaur for the spike is actually a really viable strategy. And then we have Charizard. Charizard is a really weird character because all of his moves have a lot of landing lag outside of up air, and auto cancel nair, which doesn't have too big of a range. I think the biggest thing about Charizard is that you don't have to play him unless you want to. That's the biggest thing. When you look at Charizard regularly, he would probably be here or maybe here. But because he's attached to 2 amazing neutral characters that can rack up damage, he essentially becomes one of the scariest fucking characters in the game. Up throw will kill at like 100, 110 on battlefields where you take them to the top platform. Down throw fair combos, back throw fair combos, and back throw, just so you guys understand how back throw fair or back throw backer combos, it's not that you back throw and then you jump and fair. You back throw, you can instantly dash like half the stage, and then you jump off stage and fair them. And it really makes it so that if you get hit by Charizard Scrab at low percent, you can't really be safe against edge carding because he gets you really far off stage right away. Charizard also has 2 jumps, and if you play Ivysaur and you switch into Charizard, you still have 1 more jump. And he can also recover with Fire Blitz or whatever it's called. His side B is also ignorant. A lot of people are going to be dashing on the floor. Initially when I saw them, it was like, it's slow. Yeah, it kills early, but like, who the fuck would get hit by like this slow charge move? But in this game, you can actually get hit by it really easy because you'll be dashing a lot. You want to dash forward into down tilt. It can even beat like moves with not that great hitbox when they short up nair. And the big thing is that when you dash up and you want to down tilt, you can't shield until the end. So a lot of the time, you'll just be in a dash animation. You're just fucked. You just get hit by side B and die at 50. And against projectile characters, you can really see how useful that move is sometimes, especially when you can play him at 110%. But yeah, I think all the characters are really good. Charizard's edge guarding is good. The switch is frame 1 invincible, and it freezes you in the air. So unlike air dodging, when you can do like with all the characters, you can upper them and then fall after and cover the air dodge. You can swap, even off stage, and stay in the same, then right away jump and get out of there. And you still have your air dodge, right? Where in this game, and you air dodge in the air, you only have 1. So let's say you air dodge really high, then they know that you can't go invincible again. But with Pokemon Trainer, you can just do that really easily. Another thing is that there's no fatigue in this game, which is one thing that's really huge. But what I really like about their design is that you can play Squirtle all the time if you want to, but the game incentivizes switching instead of punishing staying. So Squirtle's best move is his fair, his dash attack, his up air, and even though they don't do a lot of damage in the beginning, they rack up damage pretty quickly. So you pick him, and then you switch into Ivysaur. Oh, and you use backer a lot. You use side B, you use some more upper, and you use up B to hit people. And then you switch into Charizard and you use his forward air again, and his up air, and his up smash, his down smash, his F smash, his side B, his up B. And what this does is that you avoid staling. In a lot of moves, in a lot of characters, Simon, Meta Knight, let's say Roy, you'll use the same move over and over and over again. But with Pokemon Training, you can avoid this. And for those who come from Melee, staling is way harsher in games from Brawl and on than it is in Melee. Like, you will actually just do like 3% with Squirtle if you keep fairing them. But with Pokemon Trainer, you don't have to do it. You don't even have to switch to using backer with Squirtle. You can use backer with Ivysaur. So it keeps all the moves fresh. And if you don't want to play a character, when you come down with invincibility, you can switch and you'll keep invincibility. Unlike Melee Zelda, where if you switch with invincibility coming down from the platform, you could instantly be punishable. So you never have to play a character in a matchup you don't want. If you die with Ivysaur and you don't want to play Charizard against someone at low percent, just swap before you attack them. Staling does work like that for Pokemon Trainer. You don't ignore staling completely. Like, if you do fair with Squirtle, and then do fair with Ivysaur, Ivysaur's fair will do less, but you don't use the same moves with Ivysaur as you do with Squirtle. Use up throw more with Squirtle, use down throw with Charizard, and down throw with Ivysaur and back throw with Charizard, for example. What about the bird? Okay, I fucking fooled you guys. I said Simon Richter was the best character. But I think Falco's the best character. I think Richter and Simon are more useful characters to pick up, but I think Falco is the best character. Like, if you only get to play one character, I think Falco is probably the best character. See, the thing is, I would still recommend most people to pick up Simon or Richter. I don't expect a lot of people to play Falco. He's hard. He requires some tight spacing. But I think when he's mastered, his combo potential, his kill confirms, his edge guarding, his recovery, it's all just fucking off the charts. It's actually off the charts. Like, if you look at Fox and if you look at Wolf, who are already pretty good characters, right? I can honestly only find like 1 or 2 moves out of those entire kits that are better than Falco's version. Fox has upper, right? Like that's his move set in 4. But guess what? Falco's upper is like way fucking better than both his and Wolf's combined. It's ridiculous how good it is. It combos with itself. It will kill at really high percent. It has a wide fucking hitbox. There's no landing lag. It's if you do landing upper, you're safe on shield. Whereas Wolves and Foxes are not. Like back air, yeah, Wolf's back air is like technically a tiny bit stronger, but it doesn't have a weak hitbox. Falco's back air lingers. And it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, you can go so far off because of Falco's just amazing recovery. He doesn't even feel like a spacey because of how slow he falls and how good his recovery is. He can go so far off stage and just mash backer, and if you get hit, even at 60, 70, if you're off stage, you're dead. His Nair is safe on shield. It combos into up smash at any percent, up tilt at any percent, grab at any percent. Really good at covering people on platforms since you can't shield up in this game. And if you get the fast fall, you can also combo a lot of it. You can do like Nair, run up tilt, which will start all of his combos. Up tilt's just a great up tilt, like arguably better than Fox's. Double hits, so like if you do whiff it, you'll be a bit more punishable, but up tilt will combo into backer kill confirm at like 110 from 80, 90. Side B, Falco. Yes, if you do hit someone's shield, you don't go through them, so they can grab punish you. But again, this game will be based way more around ground dashing, rounding up to down tilt. So let's say a Falco's jumping, trying to space back here. You're like, all right, I'm gonna run up after this timing, after he's done with the back air, and down tilt him. Now Falco will just jump, and before he lands, he'll do a low side B, and will catch your dash animation. And because Falco's side B has almost no recovery, at the end, he gets to combo back or upper or Nair or anything from it. And his side B basically makes his recovery a top tier recovery. For some weird reason, he almost has Pikachu level recovery because he gets hit, side B's off the top, then he can fall down with like a Nair, a back air, a down air. And another thing with him is that his down air, while not as good as melee, because of a lot of characters having really fucking good recoveries when it comes to just going below the stage and like going up to the edge from below, like a Marth-esque recovery, not so much from the side. That means that a lot of characters will be in that exact area where you can threaten with down air. And down air also links to back air at high percent. Short of down air auto cancels and will combo into grab or up tilt at low percent. And trust me when I say that Falco has like 4 or 5 different ways of getting 60-50% combos very, very easily. Very easily. Like I can probably show you guys some clips. His laser and shine aren't that good, which is why I actually think I thought he was going to be bad initially. But then I played him, I'm like, what the fuck? This guy's OD. His backer, Auto cancels too. It's fair. Edge guard super well. I don't know. He could not be that good. Like, I haven't played him too much against top players. Oh yeah, his up smash kills at the same percent Fox's does for no fucking reason. His F smash better than Wolf's F smash. His down smash is as good as Fox's. Like, if you take a move and you compare it to the other spaces, he just has the best version for no reason. He has 2 combo throws, down throw and up B combos. Because so I don't think he'll be good at all early game. If he, like, the only time you'll see him reach this potential, if I'm right, which I very likely could not be, like, it's fucking day 1, chill, is if he doesn't get nerfed and people can master him. Because some of his combos are kind of tight. He needs to do, like, reverse uppers and stuff like that a lot. This is all true combo. And this is just, like, this is not, like, the combo you would do, obviously, all the time. But it shows, like, how freeform his combo system is. He can do up throw, turn around, up air, nair to drag them down. And from here, he can either go to up tilt, grab, or double up tilt. Up throw, turn around up air, weak back air. Here, you could do a double up air as well. And then a strong back air. Like, there's so many fucking ways to combo with this character. It's really ridiculous.